Um, okay, I think I need to do this too again. I'm going to put my thumbnail in this. Thumbnail in this. And then this. Sorry. I should work. Okay. Okay. Like, there we go. It's working now. All right, cool. Just bear with me, guys. 1 second. Just trying to bear with me a moment, guys. I can see you guys. O'Reilly, obviously my boy Ryder, Maz, Kevin, Banks is in the chat. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Um, pop up chat. Bang. We do to studio chat, and we do this. I don't know why it's not working. Should be working. What is that not working? Oh, I think I know why. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Welcome, Chris. Welcome, Riley. Just bear with me a moment, guys. Just trying to. Is that not working? Nope, it's not working. Let's try again. Selling for Vardy. Sell who for Vardy, Maz? Where are you, Watkins? I took Isak out. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm just about to show you guys my team. Hold on. This is my team currently. Okay. We need to select stream, refresh, bang. Guys, smash the like button. We've got 14 live viewers. We need 14 likes. Come on, boys. Smash that like button. Yes, Mano. Yes, 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 lad. I'm just trying to get the chat to pop up. It's not popping up at the moment. 2 seconds. Uh, YouTube. YouTube. Okay. Pop up chat. Pop up chat. Got that. Copy this. Bang. Paste. Should work. Why is it not working? The hell's going on? It's happening. Don't know why. The chat is not showing. I don't know why. Should be showing. Yes, Batman. Yes, welcome. Yes, Nizzy, bro. I'm trying to get the chat to show up on this thingy, my left hand side on the. It's right below my cam. It's not showing up. Just apologies about that. Don't know why it is not working, but it is what it is. We try to do well the best we can. I'm just gonna first and foremost try to go through some of you guys' questions. We've got 29 live viewers. Guys, please smash that like button. The more you guys like, the more you guys comment, the more views we're gonna get. I think last week our goal was to hit around 100 live views, so live viewers. I think we did that. So this week I'm gonna go a bit more. Say let's say 150 live viewers. Let's try that. Inshallah. Joe Riley said FP Olympian is captaining Watkins. I don't think I can captain him now. I'm not a believer in those fairy tales or those jinx or whatever you want to call it, man. I only believe in God. I don't believe in any human being that can have any sort of power at all. So I don't care what he's doing, mate. If I want to captain Watkins, I'll captain him. Like FPL Olympian does not have control over my team. With all due respect. My boy Ryder's in the chat. Welcome, gang. Come on. Will Barton says, "Hi, mate. I've got Watkins already. I have one free transfer, 15k. Should I roll or do KDB to Palmer or perhaps Sarr to Neto and have KDB next week to Neto? Neto might play up front for Chelsea." Yeah, I mean, look, Sarr to Neto is fine. I'll probably say that I'll prefer Sarr to Rogers instead of Neto. Ideally, you want to go for Rogers. And I'll say it's a punt. Neto is a punt. I don't mind it. I mean, United were on the beach, but I prefer Rogers this week, mate. And KDB to Palmer. KDB is playing his last home game, so I wouldn't do that. I'd probably just keep KDB if I had him. Unless you're planning to Captain Palmer or something. Hopefully that answers your question, mate. Guys, we've got 39 live viewers. Please smash that like button, boys. Let's get that likes up to 40 likes. Come on, guys, keep it up. Am I muted? No, I shouldn't be muted. I should be working like right. I'm not sure. Should be. You guys can hear me, right? It should work. Kid Mick said, "Hi, bro. What's your take on Vardy since it's his last? Do you think he can impress?" Yeah. Listen, Vardy is a good option. It's only a 1 week punt though, because in 39, so in game 38, he's not going to be playing. So it's only a 1 week punt. Keep that in mind when you do bring him in. Should I do double Arsenal defense or should I start 8 Nori instead? I would start 8 Nori instead. Gavin said, "What's up, bro? What's up, mate?" I've also given a shout to what's it called? The Cellmite says, "Wow, no Watkins. No, I'll have Watkins. I think I'm not sure why. I'll make the move shortly. I'll own Watkins. Let me just quickly. I'll probably just do it now. Actually, let me just do it now. I mean, I'm gonna bring in Watkins anyway, so probably just do it now. Hold on a second. Yeah. People saying enjoy the blank and whatnot for Watkins. It's just people are just crazy, man. People are just crazy. They'll just believe anything, honestly. I'm taking out Isak and I'm bringing in Ollie Watkins, lad. Ollie Watkins. This will be the team basically. I don't know if you guys can see this well. This will be the team. I'll confirm the transfer shortly, boys. But this will be my team going into game week 37. Maz said, "Where you where are your Watkins? I took out Isak because of you." Maz, it's okay. I said I'll take him out as well. Don't worry, bro. I'll take him out as well. Alright, said he's leaving at last minute. He was saying, "Don't worry." Yeah, that's true. That's true. I want to bring him in, bro. Should I sell Marmoush? For who? Lex, who are you gonna sell Marmoush for? Andre said, "Hey, sir. Hello, Andre. Welcome, welcome, Andre." Start Cunha or Wood? I'd say start both. If I had to pick one, probably Wood ahead of Cunha, but I'd say both. Harry said, "Yo, the fact you work 9 to 5 and still pull up these streams is unreal, bro. Keep it up." Hey, thank you, bro, Harry. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, man. You've been showing mad love this whole year, so shout out to you, bro. I assume, Harry, you're our Harry, right? From X. So, just let me know if you're from X, yeah? Then I'll know which Harry is. Andre said, "I want Watkins, Wissa, and Mateta is okay to roll." Watkins, Wissa, and Mateta. I would sell Mateta this week. Mateta to Chris Wood, maybe even Wissa. You have Wissa already, so probably Chris Wood or Evan Wilson. But you can buy Evan Wilson next week. So, what strikers do I buy? I think Wood is a buy this week. Since you have Watkins, Wissa already, I'll probably say Wood is a buy. Yeah. Is Mateta a keep or a sell? I think he's a sell. Should not have sold Marmish last week. Should have just benched him. Yeah, man. It was tough. It was tough. Yes, Buna, welcome. Hey, guys, chat is popping off, man. A shout out to Chewy. Shout out to Buna. The community from X is coming up, man. Showing love. Shout out to Bateman as well. Bro, everyone is showing mad love, bro. Appreciate it, guys, man. Jabs. Yes, Jabs. Come on, my guy. Jabs in the chat as well. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Shout out to Richards. I'm gonna run through all of you guys' questions, man. Bateman said, "Should have taken the full day off from work to prepare the stream. Poor from me." Yeah, that's a skill issue. I gotta do better, eh? I gotta do better. But look, listen, we have enough time. Like, I'm actually gonna do a watch along, Bateman. So I'll be live for a long time. Like, I'll be probably live till 7, till God knows, maybe around 10 o'clock. So I'll be here for a while, man. I'm looking to do the watch along today because my captain is playing Watkins. Well, which I think I'm 99% sure I'm gonna captain him unless something crazy happens last minute. But yeah, I'm gonna bring in Watkins and captain him, and we're gonna do watch along today as well. So stay tuned for that, boys. What else we got? Lex gonna say Marmoush out. No, I would keep Marmoush, Lex. But I would sell someone else maybe for Watkins. If that's what you're asking. Chris says, "Is Mateta?" I think I answered that. I can't afford Watkins if I sell Mateta also. Yeah, that's tough, Chris, man. It's really tough, bro. Nixie said, "Big Cayman." Yes, sir. Hello, bro. Hope you've recovered from captaining the 7-foot monster Haaland. Listen, yeah. It was an L, man. I'll hold that L. That guy is a bum, man. 14.8 million bum. Absolute bum, that guy. I'm glad he was only on free hit though. Any update on Marmoush or Cunha? No, the Pereira from the Wolves manager, he didn't have a press conference today, so we didn't get anything on that. And Marmoush, Haaland said they can both I think Pep said both Haaland and Marmoush can play together. So I think both of them are safe, personally. But if you had to sell one of them, I'd probably say I'd sell maybe Marmoush ahead of Cunha. It's just because he's on pens, Cunha's on pens and PCs, and Marmoush is not a talisman, right? And the fixtures are not exactly the best in the world, right? So if you're looking to keep Isak Maino, which I know you told me, I'd probably say, yeah, take out Marmoush probably ahead of Cunha. I think they're both minutes risk somewhat. But yeah. And we got nothing in Cunha, so yeah. Chris says, "Have not picked a captain yet. Also is currently on Salah because I don't know." Okay, fair enough. Yeah, listen, Salah, what can I say? You can captain him every week because it's Salah, bro. So, Salam, bro. Watkins in for Wood seems like a no-brainer. No merchant. I'm not taking out Wood for Watkins. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. We're not gonna condone that. Pick someone other striker to sell, mate. Not Wood. That's my goal. Thinking of going with Mateta to Vardy. Forgot I had triple Villa, so I can't get Watkins. That's a sticky one, brother. That's a sticky one. Hey, I feel for those guys that got triple Villa already and they can't go to Watkins. Like, unfortunately, you're in a predicament where you're gonna be forced to take a hit. Like, unless you're willing to back against Watkins this week and say that, look, he's not gonna do as well as we all think that he will do, right? And one thing to note, that he's gonna be captain heavily this week. He's gonna be one of the highest EO captain, and that Spurs team, they're gonna rotate heavily. Like, they're only prioritizing Europa now. So choose carefully who you want to back against. I think there's like someone made a post on X. There's over 500k transfers done for Watkins, and that was around 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. I think today. So think about that if you're backing against him. Like, I think his transfers could get to up to 600,000 by the deadline. So just be careful, right? If you're predicting your rank, I think you bring him in for a hit, even though it's a sticky one. Justin Richard said yes, 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 boss. Gavin, yes, Gavin, welcome. Okay, thank you. Sounds fine. WB said, would you do double city defense in Guardiola, Diaz, or play Consa over one of them? I'll play Consa over Diaz. I'll play one city defender, one Villa defender. Start Celso, Emi Martinez. I'd start. Ooh. Look, Spurs are not going to play for anything. They have nothing to play for. Probably I would say, oh, that's a tough one, man. I'll probably say Emi Martinez because they've been keeping clean sheets for fun recently. Probably Emi Martinez. Thanks. I have Rodgers already. Cheers. Might go Neto alongside Rodgers and keep KDB. I'm captain Watkins, whatever what Spurs news. Yep. Exactly. Same, Will. Same. Saka for captain. Yeah, he's a differential captain this week, guys. I'm one of those guys that actually do like Saka captain this week. Like, I know a lot of people may think, oh, he's playing Newcastle, but I feel like he could do really well. Like, the fact that Joelinton is not playing, you got Trippier is also injured, and I think Botman is also missing. So they're missing a couple of their stars, So that could be a tough one for Newcastle to deal with, especially at the Emirates. Look, Newcastle at home, they're a really good team, but away from home, we've seen what Villa done to them. They put 4 past them, so they can be a shaky defense away from home. So I don't mind that shout, Lex. If you're chasing and you want to be differential, I like it. Buna said bench 1, Bowen, Eze, or Wood. I'd bench Eze. Bank says buy Asensio or Sade as a differential. I'm 11 points behind my mini league leader. I'll probably say Asensio. But I don't know. I don't like his minutes, man. I don't like his minutes. That's the only issue. Ariola or Rhea, I'd say this week, Rhea. Bench 1, brother. Clivert, Marmoush, or Sade. Okay. Clivert, Marmoush, or Sade. Clivert got benched last week, so I don't know if he's going to start this week. You know what I mean? Like, it's a tough one. Like, they're playing City as well. So, probably say Clivert because I don't know if he's going to start, mate. Like, that's simply because of that. He got benched last week. How's it going, bro? On bench boost this game week, it's make or break for me. What's your bench boost, bro? Let me know, Chewy. And all the best to you, Chewy. Came and do watch along. Yes, we'll be doing a watch along, okay, for sure. Saif the Dean says, Salam, bro. Bench 1 of Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Nico, Saliba, Rhea benched. Okay, Rhea benched, and you want to do AWB, Nico. I'll start Nico and Saliba, bro. I'll bench AWB, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, basically. Gian says, who should I start? Timber or Rhea? Then play. Oh yeah, Timber is a doubt, so I'll start Rhea. Yeah, I'd say Rhea. Timber is a doubt. He's not gonna. I don't think Timber is available, mate. So I think that rules out the option. No watch along. Mena said no watch along. No, that's actually hilarious. Last watch along. Yeah. I will say West Ham, Harry. Okay, yeah, okay, fair enough. West Ham, Harry. Okay. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Ole. Let's go, Ole. Come on. Car still says, yo, help me out here. Isak to Watkins and Mateta to Vardy. Yeah, I like the moves. But remember, Vardy is only a 1-week punt, yeah? He's not going to play in 38, so make sure you have enough players to play in 38. Bench 1, Clivert, Marmoush, or Sade. I'll bench Clivert, as I said, because of the minutes. He's got benched last week, so I'm not sure if he's going to start again. Marmoush or Mateta or Isak to Watkins. I'll do Mateta to Watkins. Fahad. Zetlin said best forward to replace Marmoush for 7.7 million would mean benching Sarr. I'd say Wood. Chris Wood this week. Yo, Watkins for Wood. Huh? No, bro. Keep Watkins. Nah. Wissa or Isak. I think if you're asking if you want to bring in Watkins for Wood, okay. I wouldn't say Wood. I would say probably Isak ahead of both Wissa and Wood. I've got stuff to do, like wash my hair. Now, Bateman is funny, bro. Actually hilarious. Maino, why do you want me to do watch along? You're gonna do your transfers now, yeah? That's calm, bro. All the best, Wallah. All the best. Let me see if I've missed anyone's DMs. Hold on. Uh, Second, yeah. Yeah. All right. So Lucas said, yo, Cayman, would you help me with this benching decision? Raya slash Ariola to Kivio slash Konza. And would you sell Isak for Marmoush for Watkins? I'd probably sell Isak for Watkins. If I have enough more funds, I'll probably keep Isak and maybe sell Marmoush, but that's it's up to you, to be honest. But I'm selling Isak personally. So, yo, Cayman, would you help in regards to Raya slash Ariola? I'll start Raya and Konsa. Best of last stream. I appreciate that, Sean, man. Shout out to Sean, bro. He's a regular, bro. He's always showing love. Appreciate that, Sean, man. Guys, smash that like button. We got 59 live viewers. Keep on liking this video, boys, and mentioning your comments or any dilemmas you got. The more you like, the more you subscribe, the more videos are gonna get. Appreciate the support, boys. Appreciate it. KB said, I saw Isak for Watkins and bought Asensio differential for KDB. Asensio captain too. Nah, that's a bit wild. I wouldn't captain Asensio. I'm captaining Watkins, mate. We saw Wood for Marmoush. I'd say Wood for Marmoush. Bryce says, sell Mateta or Marmoush for Watkins. I'd sell Mateta for Watkins. Current 11, Martinez, Milinkovic, Guardiola, Munoz, Rogers, Saka, Mbimo, Salah, Wood, Mateta, Wissa. Bench, Celsa, Livramento, Timber. Yeah, man, that's fine, bro. That's fine. I'm going to enjoy the Watkins blank more than Gian Butler friendship tier YouTube membership. Well, you don't have Watkins, mate, man. Oh, that's crazy. Oh. Who is best cap in your opinion, Palmer and Bimo, Watkins, or Salah? I'm captaining Watkins, so I think that's the best captain this week. I like Saka as my second option, though, second favorite. Olympians captain Watkins. Olympians can captain what he can do, whatever the hell he wants, mate. I don't care. Afternoon, people. How are we? I'm good, alhamdulillah. Cortex, welcome, bro. Welcome. Simon says better for captain. I mean, it's a bit. It's really punty, right? It's really, really punty. I mean, if you're really feeling it, your gut says so, then maybe, but I wouldn't do it personally. Send the team on Twitter locked in. I'll have a look, bro. I'll have a look shortly. Asensio is interesting this round because Tillemans and Ramsey are not playing, and Kamada or something is also suspended. So I expect Asensio to be behind Watkins. Yeah, he could do well. You're right. He could do well, but I'm not sure about captaining though. After last watch-alongs are banned. Nah, Maino, bro. Maino's tripping, bro. Hey, he's tripping. Who should I buy as a forward this week? Wood, Wissa, or Beto? Wood. I have done Isak to Watkins and Murphy to Palmer. Those are good moves, mate. Really good moves, Avi. Aaron says, playing for mini league, should I captain Eze or Asensio over Mbimo? I don't like either one of the options, mate. Also, can Matson start? I am not sure about that either. If yes, should I play Matson over Guardiola? No, play Guardiola ahead of Matson. And then I would say, for you, Aaron, I would say, if you're chasing for a mini league, I can see why you're captaining Asensio. Fair enough, fair enough. You could do well. Fair enough. I mean, I would have probably said go for Rogers maybe ahead of him, but fair enough. Who should I triple captain? This week is Watkins for me for a triple captain. Next week is Saka. After bench Wissa or Isak. I'd say bench. I don't want to say that, bro. I'll probably say Wissa, you know. Damn, but he's at home. He's playing at home, bro, to Fulham. Damn, bro, that's tough. I don't know. Maybe Isak. He's playing Arsenal at the end of the day, right? And I'm selling him, so probably Isak. Sell Cunha for Watkins or sell Wood for Watkins. Oof, Cunha for Watkins, probably. And so Salah for Palmer for a hit or roll and bring Saka and Evanusa next game. I'd say just bring in Watkins for either Cunha or Wood, and then bring in Saka next week. Don't sell Salah. Keep Salah. What else we got? Daniel Prince Silk. I think Daniel already answered your question. Who's the best defender this week to own? Their best defender to own this week, probably Cucurella from Chelsea. Bench Rea or Flecken. I'd say I'd start Rea. H says, chasing ranks, should I take a -4 to bring in Watkins for Mateta and Palmer as a differential for Salah? Yeah, I mean, look, -4 to bring in Watkins if you captain him, yes. Guys, we got 64 live viewers. Please smash that like button. Come on, boys. Keep that shit up. Come on. Let's go. But I want Chris says, but I need to sell Mateta. That was the plan this week. Who are you gonna get, Chris, if you sell him? Jose Sa versus Drunk or disappointed Crystal Palace or Rare versus Newcastle. Do you have 8 Nori, KB? If you don't have 8 Nori, I would probably say, yeah, fair enough, Jose Sa. But I don't know. Probably Jose Sa. Why transfer Isak instead of a Marmoush? No, if you have the funds to take out Marmoush and upgrade to Isak, yeah, that's fine, Tariq. I don't have the funds to go from Marmoush to Marmoush to Watkins. And I don't like the fixtures that Isak has anyways. He's got Arsenal and Everton. I don't think they're good attacking fixtures for attackers. Although he could do well versus Arsenal, don't get me wrong. But I don't have any other way to get him. I have no money in the bank. So, yeah. Start Kepa or Areola. I'd say start Areola. Unfollow that Argentina scrub, by the way. Burnley team news, man said. Yeah, he's a joker, bro. Glad you unfollowed him. Select your team, bro. Yeah, I'll probably select him now. Say no more. I'll probably select him now, bro. Probably get that done out of the way quickly. Done. All right. Bismillah. Let's go. Bismillah. Done. We bought in Watkins, guys, man. That's it. That's about it, man. See? We're done. Let's just make sure you guys can see it quite well. All right. Let's just see you guys can see it quite well. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah. Renaming my daughter to Bilal if Al Khanous scores this game week. She doesn't know yet. Nah, bro, that's wild, Marcus. Marcus, that's wild. That's wild. You can't do that, bro. Nah, hell nah, bro. And welcome, Hani, bro. Welcome, Mahin. Welcome. Hani said bench one Isak or Wood. I'd bench Isak. Who's your captain? My captain is Watkins, as you guys can see on the screen. I thought of Mateta to Watkins and then Timber to Konza -4, but then I'd have 4 Villa players. Yeah, that's tough, Chris. That's tough. -4 to Isak and Mateta for Watkins, captain, and Vardy. Yeah, but Vardy is only a 1-week punt, though. I'll just bring in Watkins if I were you. I'll probably keep the other one. Kerkers versus Drunk, disappointed Man City, or Nico Williams versus West Ham. Nico Williams versus West Ham. Man City won't be drunk and disappointed because ultimately, even if they win, they have to go play for Champions League, which is even a bigger task for them. Cunha good or buy Wood or Beto? I'd buy Wood ahead of Cunha this week. Who else did I mean? Wissa or Wood for Marmoush? I'll probably sell Wissa or Wood for Marmoush. We'll say Wood. Yes, as Sean said, guys, everyone watching the stream, please do smash the like button if you're watching the stream. Thank you so much. Better for captain. I already said I'm not a huge fan, to be honest. Bench. What else we got? Start Nico or Burn. I'll start Nico. Should I sell Salah and buy Saka? I have no more free transfers. I'll bring in Saka next week, not this week. MJ says, are you captaining Watkins knowing Olympian is also captaining him? FPL Olympian does not have control over my team, guys. I control my team. I control my decision. He has no control over my team at all. Like, that has no relevance to who I captain, honestly. I think people are... It's crazy how... Like, come on. Why people are too paranoid, man. They're way too much. Come on, guys. FPL Olympian does not control which player blanks and freaking returns, man. It's just all a freaking coincidence. I have Isak and Mamu. Should I get Watkins and Vardy for -4? I think I already answered that as well. I don't know about -4. I'd probably bring in Watkins for free, but if you captain Watkins, yeah, -4 makes sense. Cunha good or buy Wood or Beto? I think Cunha is good. You don't have to buy. Yeah, I think Cunha is good. If you have him, keep him. What's for dinner? I had lasagna. I think I'm gonna have chicken curry. Actually, I think I'm gonna have chicken curry tonight. Lasagna is nice. Sounds nice though. I'm jealous. Great stream. I think you should incorporate a countdown time for if possible, so we know how many minutes left. Yeah, that's a very good idea. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll try to do the next stream. For 38, I'm gonna try the other counter for countdown meter for you guys. It's Olympian versus Gandhi tonight. We'll be there, fam. Gandhi, Olympian. I don't give a shit who I'm going up against, bro. I believe in Allah, bro. That's all I know, bro. I don't care about this next man, whatever he does. Um, chasing rank. Yeah, if you're chasing rank, yeah, that's fine, bro. Wissa Cunha this week. Wissa probably. He's playing at home. Captain Watkins or Salah. Watkins. You're cooking at FPL season. Chicken curry sounds immense. Enjoy. Thanks, bro. Thanks. Cayman, my bro. I'm afraid of Watkins getting jinxed. Ricky, I know I make fun of Benji and I say jinx this, jinx that. I don't believe in that shit, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I don't, bro. Fuck me, I don't, bro. Start Munoz or Konsa. Munoz. Olympian curse is real, genuinely hilarious at this point. Bro, I don't believe in it, bro. You guys, bro, last week people said don't buy Wood because Olympian is captaining Wood. And I fucking bought him and I kept him in my free hit, bro. Like, and what happened? He returned. So that's just, all that is bullshit, bro. It's actually bullshit. I don't believe in that. Guys, we got 67 live viewers. We need 67 likes. Welcome to the stream, guys. If you got any questions, do drop in the chat. I'll cover it. Yeah. We're obviously discussing Watkins and FPL Olympian. I can't believe this. Like, I can't believe how many people are actually like FPL. Sorry, excuse me. Like FPL Olympian, right? He's having a bad season this year, right? But historically speaking, he's been playing like he's actually a decent rank. But for some reason, he's actually embraced this persona of jinxing, and he's been toying with people like the last couple of weeks. He said he's captaining Wizard, then he said he's captaining Wood, and then he's captaining Haaland. Bro, like, come on, man. He's changing his captaincy every week, bro. Nah, Benji didn't do anything, bro. It was City, bro. Benji didn't do anything. It's all jokes, guys. Bench one, Saliba, Livramento. I'll bench Livramento. Start Saliba. Hold on a second. I'm looking at Choose team quickly. You got double, obviously. You got triple Everton defense. Oh my goodness, Guardiola, and your bench boosting with Cash, Bowen, 8 Nori, and Sells. Your midfield is Salah and Bimo, Rogers, De Bruyne, Marmoush, and Watkins, and Wisters up front. Yeah, I like the team. It's really strong bench boost, by the way. It's a really strong bench boost, Chewy. All the best to you. Yeah, Olympian is a pretty good manager. Like, it's just that he's had a bad season, honestly. Marmoush out for Watkins. Yeah, that's fine. Richie said, if chasing rank, bro, sell Isak to Watkins or sell KDB to Palmer. I'd say sell Isak to Watkins. I would keep KDB if I was you. Also, I can go straight from Wissa or Wood to Watkins. I would keep Wissa and Wood, personally. I think Cunha Evanusen, but I'm also looking at 38 fixtures. Yeah, Evanusen for 38 is good, by the way. Maxim says, bench one of KDB and Bowen, Cunha, Wissa, please. I'll probably bench. Oh, that's a tough one. That's really tough, mate. It's a very tough one. This is the one I'm not too sure on this one, you know. I would play all 4 of them. I'm sorry, Maxim. If I had to choose one, maybe I would bench Bowen, maybe. Is a premium account paid worth it on lazy FPL? I mean, if you're looking for team leaks and whatnot, maybe, but the season is almost done, so it's not worth it now. Like, it's only 1 game week left, right? It's probably next year, mate. I'm not really sure. I've not really subscribed to them, so start Saliba or Nico Williams. I would say Nico Williams. Should I TC this game week or game week 38? If I had the TC left, I'll TC in 38. I'll TC Saka. No premium accounts is worth it for FPL when you have such a good advice for free. MJ is funny. That's true. Say no more, bro. Thanks. You're welcome, lad. You're welcome. So do I back Cunha or Vinosen for Mateta? Cunha is a minus risk, isn't it? We don't even know if he's going to play. So I don't think Cunha is a buy. I think Evanusen you buy if you were to sell Mateta for 38 specifically as well. When you're in Saka, I'm gonna bring in Saka next week. So no, sorry, I already have Saka in my team. What am I saying? I think a lot of people will bring in Saka next week though. Who is joining you on the watch along? I hope the boys join from the Discord. I mean, we'll be on the Discord probably watching together. If no one else joins, I'll be on my ones, you know. Hey, mate, straight on that after work, great stream. What's your view on Rogers captain over Watkins? I do like the captaincy. Yeah, I don't mind it. I like it. Is Sar to Rogers worth a -4? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. It's worth it. I think Rogers could do really well this week. Let's like, come on, guys. As Maynard said, let's like the stream, boys. Come on, smash that like button, boys, please. Really appreciate your support. I'll try to go through everyone's question. If I miss your question, do mention it again. Saliba or an attacking defender? I would say attacking defender. Start Munoz or Konsa. I think I said Munoz. Please, no, bro. Haaland didn't blank because freaking Olympian TC'd him, bro. Come on, man. Stop with this, guys. It's actually crazy. I think Mamush is XR. X1. I'll probably XR, mate. FPL Wonder, if you're asking me, if you're still here. 2 top 500 finishes, amazing. Thank you. Last game weekend, captain Haaland. I think, yeah. Mamush, I think I already answered that. I think I already answered this as well. Cool. Isak to Watkins, yes. I've already done that move, guys. Bench one, please. Saliba / Virgil, Livramento, Milenkovic. I would bench Livramento and probably Virgil as well. Like one of Livramento or Virgil. I'll probably bench Livramento, yeah. Jorai said, thanks, you're welcome, lad. United said, Watkins, please blank tonight. Come on, UTD, bro. Come on. I own him. Let's not do that, guys. Let's not do that. Come on, be nice. Inshallah, Watkins bags a brace. Inshallah, eh? Come on. Come on, eh? Let's make sure we refresh this so that we're locked in. And make sure that guys, make sure your teams are locked in, guys. We only got like roughly around 18 minutes left of the deadline. So yeah, sure, locked in, guys. Locked in. Yeah, okay. I've got this. Yeah. Okay. Inshallah, indeed, inshallah, brother. Yes. This game is about individual decision. Yes, absolutely right. It's about individual decision. Yes. Inshallah, indeed, fam. Yes. Bench one, Wissa Rogers or Eze KDB / Isak. Wissa Rogers is non-negotiable. You gotta start both. KDB, you gotta start him as well. It's between Eze and Isak for you, my friend. And if I was to bench one of Eze or Isak, probably Eze. I have Rogers to cover for Watkins. Fairs. That's not bad. That's okay. You don't think Salah starts, I suppose? No, I don't think. I think they're gonna be tired and they're gonna be like the turnaround between the FA Cup and the game versus Wolves is like 2 or 3 days. So I think they're gonna be fatigued or they're gonna be drunk after they win. So I don't think they'll be performing the best versus Wolves. What's your overall points? I'm on 10k and 2428 points. What's the gap between us points wise? I am not sure. I have not updated my overall points. I need to update my overall points actually. Where's my overall points? 2535 my overall points. Yeah, 2535. Let's update that. 2535. 2535. Okay, that's the overall points that I've got. My rank I need to update as well. I think my rank is 1.2k now. 1.2k. 1.2k. Let's just put it like this. Alright, cool. That should be fine. Let's do the bank balance. Is currently I have 0.5, I believe. 0.4, I think. Let me just double check. What's the bank balance saying? What's the bank balance? I've got 0.4. 0.4. 0.4. Well, that's fine. Squad value is 106. Yeah, there you go. Okay, squad value 106.0. Alex says Isak to Watkins, game week 38, Barnes to Clivert to game week 37, Roll game week 38, Isak and Barnes to Saka and Evan Nelson. Yeah, Alex, those move looks good, mate. They look good. If they had nothing about Beto, I think he would be a great differential. Yeah, look, he could do well FPL here. I think he could do well. For you said, which one would you start between Salah, Bowen, Rogers, and Wissa? I'll probably bench Bowen. I'd start Salah, Rogers, and Wissa. I already have a sense here. Should I do Isak to Watkins? Yeah, I would do it if I was you. I would do it. Yeah, bench Wood or versus Eze. I'd start Wood out of Eze. Bring in Beto, inshallah, he cooks. Inshallah, bro. I'm not too far off, then just need Watkins to blank and Haaland to hole. Fair enough, UTD. Fair enough, bro. This is Ayman. My team Real, nice. Guardiola, 8 Nori, Bowen, Salah, and Bimo, Soboslai, Marmoush, Watkins, Cunha, and bench Murphy, Konate, Burn. Is that okay? Your defense is fine. Bimo, Soboslai. I don't like Soboslai. I'd probably sell him if I was you. Marmoush, Watkins, Cunha is fine. Yeah, the front line is fine. Bench is also fine, bro. But I don't like Soboslai. I'd sell him for Rodgers, someone like that. Ali says, Ali Rosal says, hi, Captain Haaland, KDB, or Mbimo. I don't like to Captain Haaland, man. The guy has ruined me, bro. I wouldn't Captain Haaland. Probably Mbimo, bro. Probably Mbimo. Added my 23-24 OR, 2,234 to my CV. Will you do the same for your rank this season? Well, depends. What's the CV for? Like, am I gonna get hired by FPL Hub or the freaking FPL Scout? If I have to apply for one of those jobs, maybe I will add to the CV. But I don't think I'm really looking for any vacancies in the FPL spaces right at the moment. I've got my own thing going on, right? But obviously, if there's sponsors come my way, we'll see what happens then. But yeah. Can you invite your ex lads for watch along stream? It was nice with the last time. I'll ask them. I don't know if they'll be available. I'll ask them though. If City don't keep a clean sheet and ability to help him walk his dog, hired by Gianni to help him walk his dog. Yeah, for that I need to show him my rank and on my CV. Yeah, the guy is a vet, mate, not me. Can you invite Chris says, if City don't keep a clean sheet and Evan Nelson scores big differentials, I'm trying to go to the final of my mini league cup. I'm worried about this week. You're worried about this mini league, but you think also you've won pretty much. Which one is it? Are you worried or you haven't won it yet? Which one is it, brother? How come Watkins captain over Mbimo? It's because he's playing Spurs, mate. That's why. Let me quickly fix this. There we go. That's sorted now. We gotta be okay. Sobo out for Rogers in for -4. What do you think? Yes, I'll do it. I'll take out Sobo slide for Rogers, mate. I did -4 to get Palmer for Salah, and Marmoush out for Watkins, chasing 20 points, captain cold. Let's go. Good luck, FPL 123. Good luck. Hard on the spot, right? Could Watkins be a buy in 38? Yeah, I think so, but not ahead of Evan Nelson, though. I think Evan Nelson would be ahead of him in 28. Are you planning to bring in Rogers or Asensio? No, I'm not. I'm gonna roll with this, mate. She said, hey, Cameron, not able to get Saka in, can only get in for replace him, but Salah, other options instead of Salah of RMB gives White Bowen. Yeah, hold on a second, mate. I'll try to answer your question. Gordon to Wissa or Bowen, bro. I'd start Wissa. Gordon to Rogers for -4. I think Gordon starts, but I think I'd still probably do that move, mate. I'd start Murphy or Sar. I'd start. That's tough. Probably Sar. Evening, bro. Don't own Watkins. Cap Rogers or Mbimo. I'd probably cap Rogers or Mbimo. Mbimo because he's a talisman, right? That's why I'll do it. Not able to get Saka in, can only get if I replace him with Salah. Other options instead of Salah, Alvar and Mbimo gives White Bowen. I'd keep the other guys, bro. So you can get Saka next week, anyways. I plan to bring in. I think I already answered that. Yeah, I already answered that. Okay, cool. Let me quickly check something. What was I going to check? I forgot now. Oh, damn. Forgot what I was gonna check. Uh, shit, what was I gonna check? Let me check the group chat quickly. Oh yeah. Mm. Sorry, guys. Um, let's see the questions. All right. So we got around. Start Saliba, Nico Williams. I will start Nico Williams. I still have my triple captain. What do you suggest? I'll triple captain Saka in game week 38 instead of this week, probably. Mateta to Watkins and Sa to Enzo for -4. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. No, Sa to Enzo is not fine, but Mateta Watkins is fine, but it's not Sa to Enzo. I'll just do Mateta Watkins, mate. I'm worried about mini cup league. Oh, come on, bro. Should be fine. Start Saliba or Nico Williams. I have Raya. I'd start Nico Williams. Hello, Dylan. Hello, Dylan. I'm not Dylan, bro. Who said hello, Dylan? Someone just called me Dylan. You just probably copied this question from another chat, bro. That's funny. I'm considering making an extra transfer in addition to the free one. Who is in the midfield do you think is must? I have Salah, Luis Diaz, Murphy, and Bimo, and Marino in the bench. I don't think anyone is a must. I think you can have Rogers, right? But yeah. Um, I'm considering making an extra transfer in addition to the free one. Who in the midfield do you think is a must? I think I already answered that, but I'll probably say no one is a must. I'll probably say Rogers. Start Saliba, Nico Williams. I think I already said that as well. Sorry, my network disconnected. I didn't see your answer. Captaining and Bimo, KDB, Haaland, or Watkins. Probably Watkins, mate. I'm captain Watkins. Um, I'm considering making an extra transfer to the Saka captain. No, yeah, that's fine. That's a good captain, mate. It's not a bad captain. I'll be honest. Martin Keyboard, I don't mind that captain, mate. But I'm on Watkins currently. Captain Mbimo, KDB, Haaland, or Watkins. I'd captain Watkins. Yeah, my bad. I copied and pasted. It's my question. It's all right, Omar. No worries. Would you do Isak to Watkins? Yes, that's what I've done. Yes. Clivert is not nailed anymore. I wouldn't buy Clivert, but I can see if you want to get trusted, you can get him next week. Yeah. 38. When it comes to 38, you can decide, mate. I'm looking at Evan Nelson in 38. So for now, I'll do probably Isak to Watkins. When and who to triple captain? Saka in game week 38, mate. That's what I'll do. One and who to triple captain? I think I answered that. Screw it. Is Rogers a differential captain? Yeah, he is. Yes, Chris, he is. Yeah. Bowen or Rogers? I'd start Rogers. Sell Marmoush for Wissa or Vardy for Cunha? I'd sell Marmoush for Wissa or Vardy or Cunha. I'll sell Marmoush probably ahead of all three of the guys you mentioned. One and who to triple captain? I said Saka in game week 38, mate. One and who, I think you stop spamming, bro, Newman. Selma. Tanjim said Captain Mbeumo is calm, right? Yeah, that's calm. Yeah. But I think there's two other better options this week. Obviously, Saka and Watkins. I think they're better, in my opinion. I do not have enough money to buy Saka. Who'd you suggest? Rogers. Thoughts on 8 Nori to cash and Iobi to Rogers for -4. No, keep 8 Nori. I'll play 8 Nori. Mateta to Munoz. No, I wouldn't do that. I have Evolutions now. Okay, cool. Sell Marmoush for Wissa or Vardy or Cunha. I'd keep Marmoush. I wouldn't sell for any of them. I've already answered that, brother. Please stop spamming. Please. Guys, please smash that like button, man. Come on. Please smash that like button. Come on. Keep it up. Haaland cap or just like Haaland. Just keep Haaland. Don't cap him. Playmate or stand this season. I go crazy on my captain. Good luck, Chris. Good luck with Rogers' captain, bro. Suggest me Arsenal mid without Saka. Probably Trossard. Would you play Konate or Sessegnon? Oh, that's awful, man. Probably neither, bro. I mean, ideally you don't want, like ideally you want to avoid playing either one of them. I don't know if Konate starts. Maybe Konate, but yeah. Start Bowen or Wissa. Wissa. Musa Fiji said, "Hey, Kimman, should I take Vardy and sell Cunha?" I would keep Cunha. I would not sell Cunha for Vardy. No. Yeah. What else have I missed? Any other questions, guys? If I missed any other question, do let me know in the chat. Bateman says cartel in contact with secret team leaks. That's so funny. Has he nodded off? Bateman, who are you talking about, bro? I just said Martinez, Guardiola, Munoz, William, Livramento, Sarr, Rogers, and Mbeumo, Salah, Bowen, Wissa, Watkins, Saliba. Who should I bench? Amago, Sarr to Clive next week and bench boost. What do you think? Yeah, that's fine, bro. This week, in terms of who to bench, I'll probably bench Livramento if I were you. Okay, I think I've covered most of the questions. Nico Williams and Livramento. I'll start Nico Williams. Guardiola, good choice for Am. No, I don't like him. Watkins hat trick, inshallah. Yes, inshallah, bro. Guardiola, good choice for Am. I do not like Guardiola this week, bro. I don't know. Maybe Bournemouth puts an upset, bro. I'm not sure if I like him. Worth taking a minus for Session out for 8 Nori. No, not for 8 Nori. Probably for Cucurella, maybe. You were looking at your phone for a while and I thought you had gone to sleep. No, my bad, bro. This guy is just. Well, I have this one guy just DMing me during when I'm deadline, like when I'm live. He's always DMing me about his deadline when I'm live, and I told him many times to come on my deadline stream on the chat and ask me the questions, but constantly DMing me, you know. So I told this brother like, yo, like I can't be responding to DMs when I'm live. I've got so much people on trying to answer questions. Like I think people should come on. They should have common sense. You shouldn't be DMing me when I'm live, you know. Just come on the chat, literally. But yeah, I'm not gonna be replying to him anytime soon. I'll just tell him, bro, if you're not gonna be on the chat, bro, if you're not getting your question answered, bro, I'll pull the Spurs if I don't win. Mini league gap is 90 points in second. Okay. Thoughts on selling Salah and bring Saka for next game week? Yeah, the deadline's already happened, bro. No, I would keep Salah, mate. I would not sell him. Start Ezo Elanga. The deadline's already gone past, mate. You're busy and important guy. Bateman, yes, but at the same time, I'm in the content game. I try to be, fair and try to give everyone help. Obviously the best of my ability. But it's just it's the common sense, isn't it? Not to DM during deadline time when I'm live on the stream, right? Because how can I respond to you? Start Ezo Elanga. But brother, the deadline is passed, I believe, right? I think the deadline is passed already, mate. Guys, lock in your team, man. For game week 38, you say? I'm not sure. Nah, Anticin, you're welcome, bro. You're welcome, guys. Side to restart Ezolanga, bro. Side, the deadline has gone past, bro. Hold on a second. Um, yeah, the deadline's gone past. There we go. See, the deadline's gone. It's gone. Yeah. What's the fixture saying? Fixtures. Shouldn't have probably moved this, but yeah. Yeah. Good luck, everyone. Yes, good luck, guys. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in the chat, man. Shax, welcome, bro. What are you saying? You good? Syed said, went with Eze over Langa. Fair enough, Syed. No worries. Looking forward to your hub collab. I don't think I'll get it, man. I don't think I'll get it, bro. I don't meet the criteria, bro. I'm too outspoken. I speak my mind too much. Yeah, I'm trying to I'm just trying to improve this content thing though. Like I just gotta improve this quality again, you know. Numan's good stream, bruv. I appreciate it, Numan, bro. Thank you, bro. Good luck to your team. Thanks, Shaq, bro. Bless. Good luck to you guys as well. But I'm gonna be like live for another maybe 5 minutes, maybe a few more minutes, and then I'll end the stream, and then I'll come back on live for the watch along probably. True, I'll sponsor you when I make my next million. I appreciate it, bro. Hey, when you win your lottery, basically, yeah. Watkins blank will be there. Rogers Hall. All right. Can everyone just on the stream? I don't know. I know a lot of people are left. If Rogers score, if Watkins score today, can you guys not ever come on this chat and claim this person has this power, that power, jinx, and the other? Like, don't come on this stream ever again and say shit like that, man. Honestly, because, bro, like you come on, man. Be serious, guys. For game 30, thoughts on selling Salah and bring Saka. Bro, I would not sell Salah for Saka. No, Gian, I would keep him. He's 38. He's really good. He's gonna play at home to Palace. He's a really good option to have, bro. So I would not sell him, brother. 110%. I would not sell him. Yo, I think I'm gonna be back on live around 7:25 ish. That'll be UK time. I think that's when we're gonna do watch along anyway. So it'll be fun. Watkins will cook. Yeah, inshallah, bro. Inshallah. Guys, do tune in for around 7:20 or something like that. I'll be live in an hour, 20 minutes. It's bad luck when Watkins blank and great FPL skills if he holds, right? I'll give you. I can reply to that really well. Actually, it's interesting that you actually mentioned that, Bayman. You know, I think if it goes wrong, I think like if we determine good or bad decisions simply based on points, then in odd weeks, like I don't know, in random game weeks where you got someone like I don't know, maybe Doucouré bagging 15 or 16 something points, and say Salah or Saka or some other players like that, like premium assets, they're all blank. Can we come back here and say, Bateman, that you see, we all made a bad decision by captaining the likes of Salah, Saka, whoever, right? All the premiums. We should have captained Doucouré because he's got the highest points. That's why we can't really say just because a player blanks, just because a player blanks or just because a player holds randomly, that was the best choice. I think it goes based on what your reasoning behind it. What was your reasoning behind captaining that? I think you can criticize the reasoning, or someone's like, justification for it, but I don't think you can criticize like the outcome, right? Yeah, but outcome is king. Yes, indeed. Yes. I think it's like it is like you can't argue, right? Outcome is king indeed. Like especially if it's 50-50. Like the one I would say I would reflect back on is the Salah versus Palmer one. Like Palmer hasn't scored for a while, and people captained him ahead of Salah when Salah was in the form of his life. That one I criticize people because people obviously got Salah's minutes wrong. They are obviously underestimated Palmer's form. They underestimated Chelsea as a team, how they're performing. And it was just a shithousery, to be honest. So I think that deserved fair criticism. But yeah, You're not into criticism. Uh, what would you? How would you determine like if it's a good or a bad choice if you're to captain someone? Is it simply just for you? Is it just based on outcome? Like if the outcome is bad, it was a bad decision, basically. Because we can like obviously you're entitled to your opinion. I understand if you think that. Like if you just say it's just simply based on outcome, then fairs. That's what you believe. Like I think it's more to do with your reasoning behind it. What's your justification behind it? If your reasonings are solid and the captaincy doesn't work out, at least you can lean back on the fact that look, I've had my reasons for captaining him. I trusted my gut. It just didn't plan out, right? And if you say no, it's only based on outcomes, good or bad decision, then fair enough as well. Like we can both agree to disagree on that. Now, fair enough. Like I know what you mean. Like obviously that's the same what argument. Like people say points over process. Um, yeah. Look, like technically speaking, whoever scores, that was the best captain. Like you can't objectively argue that. But we don't know the future, mate. So I can only go based on what I have the information of, knowledge of, what I have seen with my eyes, and if my eyes fool me, they fool me. I have no regrets. So yeah, like I watched that Spurs team get absolutely battered via freaking Palace. They have nothing to play for, and Watkins gets all the big chances. I'm backing Watkins. I'm backing my gut. I'm backing the itis. So yeah. Chris said if Rogers hold that can be a big green. Yeah, I mean it should be. Yeah, Chris, your captain, he was a differential captain, bro. But what one thing I would say though, like there are times where people say it's about the process, and then like outcome does matter as well. It's not like outcome doesn't completely matter. That is true. That is true. But like, how do I explain it? Ultimately, outcome dictates whether if it was a right or wrong decision. If it's a 50-50, I think it's say, for example, if it's a close call, I guess. But a lot of the time we do analysis, right? We look at players' form, we look at players' fixtures, we look at like the tendency or what are the historical records and whatnot to determine, okay, this player does, historically speaking, does really well versus this team. So technically, if we captain him, we should do well. But it might not necessarily work out. And so a lot of the time, what's on paper doesn't really reflect on what the outcome is going to be. So I don't know. It's a tough one, mate. It's just I think we're just gonna go around circles. Like I do think like your reasoning does matter to an extent, whether if it was a good decision or a bad decision to captain, and that's from foresight, not hindsight. Like anyone can sit in hindsight and say, okay, you see, Dokura was the best captain when there was Salah, Saka playing the likes of, say, for example, Southampton and Leicester. Like you can't come here and tell me, oh, Dokura versus, say, for example, Fulham or someone like that gets a 15 pointer, but then Salah and Saka blanks with Southampton and Leicester. Do you get it? If you bought a salmon and you thought it was a good decision, would it still be so if it made you all once you ate it? No, if I bought a salmon, I'm gonna double check that there is no expiry date. Like, what's the expiry date? I'm gonna make sure when I'm cooking it, I'm checking that it's a healthy salmon. And yeah, then if I'm checking all that before buying it, I thought I bought it was a good decision to buy. But then if I ate it and I felt sick, shit, like that's out of my control. Like you can get sick. If outcome that's if like ultimately yes, outcome is king. Like obviously whatever points are king. If the more points you get, the more green arrows you get. Like there's no one can argue with that. But I think there is an element of like your decision making has like your because ultimately we have. So okay, how do you make your decision then? How would you say? So if it's just based on just outcome, then for example, captaining to Salah every week, or say for example captaining I don't know these premiums is a bad decision. We ain't buying salmon in FPL though. Yeah. Kevin said my captain either and be more Salah think was meant to sell wood for Watkins. Oh well, it's what it is. All right. No, I'm sure we're gonna have this discussion more, bit, bro. I think we'll probably chat on spaces and go back and forth on that. I I agree that outcome can dictate a lot of it. Like I don't think you're completely wrong as well. Like outcome is king. It's undisputed. No one can argue. But beforehand without the outcome, how do you know? How do you come to a decision? That's true. That's true. I don't disagree with that. I just feel like there is an element of your analysis and your thought process when you're making a decision, like if it was a good or bad decision beforehand. Like for example, you're it's essentially risk management though, isn't it, Bateman? Like for example, look at it like this. I'm in the construction business, right? Now hear me out, Bateman, right? I can give you a really good example now. Because I'm in the construction business, like my background is engineering, right? I do a lot of risk assessment and method statement review. Say, for example, a contractor submits a risk assessment, they highlight a bunch of risks and its mitigations and measures, right? I review them, I accept them, and then it goes to another person on site, they review and they accept it, right? And then you go on site, you start to build your house or whatever, right? And then something goes wrong because of an unforeseen circumstance, unforeseen risk you didn't account for. Would you say it was a bad decision to approve that risk, Rams? Would you say it was a bad decision? Maybe we should have foresaw that risk. It was a bad decision, right? Doesn't matter if you thought it was a good decision prior to the outcome. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it does matter, bro. Like I feel like my background is journalism. If you're wrong, you're wrong. You have to be right, and that's the fact. So wait, so you're saying, so if I say, for example, if someone asks me who's your captain, and I told them this is my captain Watkins, and I give them my reasoning as to why this is the best captain, and then that captain doesn't deliver. Say, for example, Watkins doesn't deliver this week, right? And then they come around and they tell me, "Oh, you told me this captain was the best captain," and they blanked, and this random other player scored some X amount of points, right? Like, can they come and say, "Oh no, your take was bad, your reasoning was bad"? No, my reasoning were accurate. It was factually correct. The outcome is something that's out of my control. Do you get it? What about the quicksand that you didn't know about that makes your house sink? Yeah, maybe I don't have the technology to inspect and to find that there was a quicksand. Sometimes, yes, thinking cap, yes, Benja, welcome, bro. My answer is don't listen to content creators. I'm a content creator, so I would have to disagree. I don't think you should do exactly what the content creators are doing. You shouldn't copy them, but you should try to hear out their reasoning. And if the reasoning aligns with your reasoning or it makes sense to you, you should go with that move. But don't just copy content creators blatantly. That's my opinion on FPL and and I guess content consumers in general. Like, for example, I consume a lot of content, but doesn't mean I copy every single content creators. I try to hear out their reasoning as to why they're doing certain move, and then if that reasoning aligns with my I guess my thought process, then I would do that. It's like sometimes I think it's a confirmation bias. Like, say for example, if I want to captain Watkins, I'm not gonna go and listen to, I don't know, maybe Andy who doesn't want to captain Watkins, he want to captain Palmer. I'll go listen to maybe Price because he's on the same boat as me. So sometimes a lot of the time we want to do certain things, but we need that confirmation bias, and that's where they come to content creators. No, no, it's fine, bro. I enjoyed this discussion, bro. It's a healthy discussion to have. Like, I don't think you're completely wrong in what you're saying. I think you do have a point. Ultimately, outcome dictates was a good or a bad decision. The process doesn't matter because ultimately all that matters in FPL is who got the most points, right? And once you don't get the most points, you can look at the things that went wrong. Ultimately, but yeah, totally. You're the one who's pressing for the exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's not fair to come back to someone and say, "Oh, you said this is the best captain." I gave you why I thought it was the best captain, mate. If you agree with my reasoning, you've pressed the button, you've captained that player. I didn't force you to captain that player, mate. Right? And I'm not sitting here telling you I know the future. We're doing our analysis. We're giving our point of view and our thought process as to what from our observation. I watch the game. Like, so say for example, you put 10 people in one room, right? And you get them to watch a one football match. 9 times out of 10, those 10 people will not have the same conclusion of that game when they come back from it, come back watching from it. Same with fighters. When you watch fights, right? Not everyone's gonna have the same agreement as to who's the winner. Like it's very unless it was an unanimous decision, right? We all have our own thought process to how we see things. It means a lot that a guy on YouTube likes my thought process. Nah, bro, listen, everyone is entitled to their opinion and everyone is free to think how they want to think, bro. Like, it is what it is. Harlan Watkins, we said KDB, Bond Rogers, and then Bimo on my attacks all at home. Good luck, Miser, bro. Good luck. Savage said, exactly. You can only mention your reasoning. If we don't agree with that, we can make our own choices. Exactly. There we go. Yeah. I'm just going to give you my reasoning as to why I'm captaining Watkins. And if he doesn't do what, like, for example, people who are coming on this chat, right, Bateman, telling me, oh, FPL Olympian is captaining him. So why would you captain him? He's the Jinx King. Do you see how much people are overthinking this shit? I'm gonna come back and tell them no, that's not how you should be playing FPO. That what Olympian does has no impact on your team and your decision or any players at all. Like if you wanted to captain Watkins, you captain Watkins. Fuck what the other man is doing. Like forget what this doing. Like focus on what you think is the right choice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I do not subscribe to this idea of because this person is captain, that person, because this person is doing that, the player is gonna blank. I don't like that at all. I extremely dislike that. Honestly, and I hope Watkins, he doesn't have to score to prove my point, but that's what I believe in, anyways. So yeah, listen. It was a really interesting chat. I think I'm gonna take a break and then come back for the watch along. Try to create some nice thumbnail, maybe a format as well. Let's see. I might need to do a little graphics works, maybe see if I can cook something up in that meantime. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys shortly, man. Bateman, nice chatting with you. Probably catch up on Spaces, and you guys do tune in for the watch along. Most likely I might do it. Yeah, the early kickoff is nonsense too as well. All that is bullshit. I'm not gonna lie to you. What happened to FPO Puna? You're funny. At the end of the day, also you can give advice on like what players to buy, captain, so etc. And then it's the pro reasoning choice to take, or if they want exactly. Yeah, it's the reasoning. Yeah. All right, bro. Cheers, boys. I'm gonna take a break and then come back shortly. Love, boys. In a bit.